Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming on for probably a quicker video today than normal because I am filming my next installment for my most requested eye look series. If you are new to my channel, I basically just pick eye looks that I have gotten the most comments on from particular videos about, oh my goodness, what's on your eyes? Can you please do a tutorial on your eyes? Your eyes look stunning. You know, any of those comments. If I have a plethora of those comments in one video, then I add that eye look to my list to do for this series. The most recent time that happened was my IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better foundation review. And it is where I used the new Viseart Midsummer palette, the Petite Pro palettes. And I got a ton of people asking, so that's what I'm gonna do for you now. So I've done my entire face makeup. I put lips on. All we're doing is eyes. So I'm going to pull my hair back just a little bit just to get it out of my face so it doesn't distract anybody. I mean, I'm sure it'll still, I'm sure now my wings will distract people, but you know, hopefully we're good to go on that. So this is, again, I don't do difficult eye looks. It's really quite simple and to the point, but I had a lot of requests, so here you go. I'm going to be working directly from this palette. If you have not seen the new Petite Viseart Midsummer palette, this is it. Really pretty mauve-y, pinkish tones. And I'm gonna start out with this second color right here. And it's just a real pretty matte, neutral, what you would think of as a transition color. And this is a Rephr number 15 brush, and I'm just going to put that in my crease all over. Normal MO for me. Most always start out with a crease color. It's most always whatever mid-tone matte is in the palette that I'm using that day. So, you know, nothing new here, but I do really like this crease color. And I do find it to be very neutral. Even though this is like a cooler palette, I don't find this to pull, you know, too pink or purple or cool on me. It's just a very pretty color to use all around. In other words, if I were doing a warm eye look, I would still use this crease color. But I think you'll notice once we start adding some of the other colors, it does start to look more cool simply because it's pulling off of the other colors that we're putting next to it. Have y'all noticed that I always say we? Like you're sitting here with me doing makeup, that we are putting next to it. Y'all know what I mean. Just making sure they are even, or as even as they can be with my mismatched brow bones. And typically I will go in with the lid color next, but I actually on this day went in with the outer V color, and I'm gonna be using the Rephr number 2 brush, and I'm going to pick up this pinky color right here. It's the most pink in the palette, and it is also matte. There are 5 mattes, so all of these and this color are mattes. This is like a shimmer. This is a satin matte, one of those mattes that has like a little bit of sparkle in it, but really doesn't come off that much on the eye. And then this one is an intense like metallic duochrome. So I'm gonna pick up that pink color, and this is just a flat shader brush. So it's one that you would pick for your lid or like I'm doing now, and I'm just gonna pack it on this outer V of my eye. And I'm just kind of stippling it in. If you are new to my channel, stippling is my favorite way to apply almost everything on my face. Foundation, powder, blush, eyeshadow. I feel like I'm back in middle school with these clips in my hair. And I do feel like I brought this color almost halfway into my eye. Because at this point, when I was doing my eyeshadow that day, I was like, I honestly thought that I was just gonna keep it all matte. And so I wanted to bring that color a little bit farther in. But then as I looked, I'm like, maybe I wanna put a little bit of this color right here. And so I just did it with my finger. So just picked up a little bit, and I really just focused it right there on the inner corner of my eye. I didn't want it to go all over the lid. And I had a lot of people comment about how it was like a subtle look. They liked how subtle it was. And I think it's because I did not put this shimmery color all over the eyelid and then not worry about the outer corner, which I tend to do with shimmer colors because I like that effect. But this day, it just didn't work out that way. And I like that effect too. And then I went under my eyes with this pink color. And this is a Rephr number 13 brush. It's a Rephr kind of day here. So I didn't blend that in. I really wanted this color to be a true continuation from that outer V color that we applied, that y'all helped me with, that I applied. So I wanted it to be the exact same color. Whereas a lot of times I'll like mix it with the crease color to downplay it a little bit, but I really wanted that pink to come all the way around. I did use a liner on that day, and I used the Esom dual-sided liner. I used this in one of my Instagram Get Ready With Me's. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, be sure and check it out, because I have been posting Get Ready With Me videos on my stories at least once a week for the past couple of months. And I hope to be doing a live soon, which I'll give like a heads up, but I would love for all of y'all to be involved if you can. So check it out. My Instagram's always listed down in the description box. This is the Rose and Aubergine dual eye pencil. So I'm gonna be using the aubergine color. So it's a really pretty aubergine color. Doesn't that seem appropriate? And I'm just going to roughly line my upper lash line. If y'all know, I'm not big on exact lines because I always go in with a brush. And this time I'm going to be using the Esom number 9 brush. It's just a very small smudge brush. And I'm going to take that bottom row matte color. So this one right here. Apply that to the brush and use that to kind of smoke that line around a little bit. Just diffuses it a little bit. Gives that little bit of definition that I want, but doesn't have the harshness. Because again, people commented on, they like the softness of the look. And if I were to go in with like a black liquid liner, or even a black pencil sometimes, and didn't smudge it out, it would not lean towards like a soft look. So that's a reason that I like to smudge it out, and it's the reason that I chose the aubergine color versus, you know, a black or a dark brown, because the color goes nicely with this look while adding softness. Now I'm going to do my lashes. Always curl them. This is the Kevyn Aucoin lash curler. I've tried bukus of lash curlers in my life, and this is my favorite one. This is my second one that I've purchased. And then of course, I'm gonna tightline with my Pixie eye pencil. I normally don't show this part, and I'll probably skip mascara, but I just wanna reiterate for those of you that maybe don't tightline, how much of a difference it makes between the eyes when you tightline. And this is by far my favorite pencil to do that. I get a lot of messages on Instagram about tightlining pencils, and the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen in Black Noir is my favorite. It does not transfer on me. It lasts forever in the waterline. I mean, it lasts until I take it off at night with waterproof eye makeup remover. So I cannot recommend this enough. I have a couple of colors, but Black Noir is by far my favorite. And that is the finished look. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I will link all the places you can get this beautiful palette, because I honestly think it's worth every penny. I love it. I also got the Solstice one that came out. I love that as well. So good. I've never had a bad thing to say about Viseart Shadows. So thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe below so you don't miss out on any future videos. And be sure to comment on any eye looks that you like so that they can end up in this series. I hope you're all staying safe, healthy, and sane, and most of all that you go out and have a very blessed day.